Going on here. Hey there, welcome to Something About Tabletop. I'm Master Blind. With me today is my little crew for this run. This is going to be a follow-up run to the first that ended with a total party wipeout, so let's just hope that doesn't end that way as well. So from my left to right, we're going to get everyone introducing themselves and their characters. If you have any channels or anything to plug, go ahead, I don't mind. First we'll start with Declan, the random hobo.
Hey, I'm the Random Hobo, and tonight I will be playing a B&E specialist who has skilled in a couple of different firearms and modes, as well as a few different good knowledges for anything that would be needed for the discrete removal of things. And I am part of a small YouTube channel called Something About Tabletop. You've probably never heard of it, Tom.
Probably never heard of it. What is this? I'm not streaming to it. What's happening? Alright, next we have Nick.
Nemesis.
Nick, and I'll be playing a sneaky crossbow-wielding hunter street Sam who is called the Blue Bolt. Yes, distinctive style. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what that is.
I don't know. Is the bolt in his face? Is he Harry Potter?
This is anyone he hits gets hit from a bolt from the blue, which is a bolt, which is blue, which has really, really bad idioms written on it every time.
Okay, cool.
So he always leaves really shitty messages to people that he shoots.
Alright, next is Josh.
Hello, guys. Once again, Josh here with Thomas playing a character in the Shadowrun game. I am the Smoking RP Gamer on YouTube. I will be playing tonight. We'll be playing Marfan. He is a mage. He is very good at manipulation and combat magic. Should be fun to play. And a fair warning: I am slightly drunk.
Yep. Alright, next is Michael.
Alright, hi, I'm Mike. I will be playing Alex. He goes by the name of Emerald. This is actually Thomas's character. He is the face. Basically, he just likes to talk a lot and shoot guns, and I'm getting drunk.
Alrighty. Seems we have a theme. Alright, and Minty or Thomas, or we'll work out your name, I don't know.
Minty's fine. I am playing a bear shapeshifter dwarf calling himself Ursa Major, who accidentally killed a Russian big politician guy and is now being hunted down for it.
Awesome. Sounds good. Alright, so you guys have found your way to Lagos. If you haven't seen the first run of the session, which is Welcome to Lagos, there'll be, after this is not being live anymore, I'll chuck a link in the description so you can check it out. This is going to be a part of a large, long-running series about the Mystic Knights and the hunt for magical artifacts across the globe. So this is going to be the second session. In which you guys have come here, already settled in for a day or so to the feral country of Lagos. Lagos itself is ruled over by a warlord named Dasta, or was. Last session, he was taken out by the Mystic Knights, where the runners tried to intervene and were taken out in a full party wipeout. So go check that one out. So now you guys are the replacement team sent by the Mystery Johnson with no name. You guys came here sent on a rusty aeroplane, flown over, and you guys are now staying in a shitty old hotel. Used to be something like a royal hotel or something like that back in the day. Who knows what it is? Basically just used for the very few upper tourists that come here. This place is probably the best accommodation you can get, and it's still pretty shit. Roofs leaking, lots of water damage, anything that can be rusted is rusted, stuff like that. Funny smell absolutely everywhere, and let's not even talk about the sewerage. Well, you guys have been staying here with a man named Fizz. Fizz is a decker, and he's done some preliminary scouting and information gathering for you guys. And right now you are in his room in the Royal, and doing a bit of a debriefing. So at this point, you guys can just describe your characters, maybe describe your entrance if you want to. If you don't want to do that, you can just say pass. All right, Declan.
My character is wearing a rather He's wearing a very nice suit, stylish suit. Yeah, anyone who has any sort of knowledge of it would know that it is a sleeping tiger, and to go with this ensemble is the rather long, concealing cloak of the Synergist long coat, lined by the same variety and fashion. High fashion armor. He doesn't outwardly have any weapons, but when he arrived with him, he brought several bags of what he would only refer to as his cleaning tools. A very silent and stoic man.
Alrighty. Sweet. Next is Nick.
Yep, my character's an elf who is dressed entirely in a camo jacket and trousers, and carries on his back a medium crossbow that has the words "Blue Bolt" inscribed on the front limbs.
Alrighty. Josh.
Marfan is he's 6 feet tall. He is a very skinny looking elf. He is also wearing a very nice suit, a black suit with a red tie and a white under. He is also a Vashon Island sleeping tiger, and he is wearing the Synergist business line long coat as well, and he has long dark hair, gold eyes, and is pretty much always smoking a cigarette.
Alrighty. Michael with Emerald.
Alright, well, Emerald is also an elf, coming in around 6 foot. Light brown hair that he keeps slicked back into a ponytail. His clothing is, typical business clothing. He has a jacket and tie and a nice pair of slacks. It's all armored, but, you can't really tell.
Alrighty. And Minty.
Okay, Ursa's in his bear form. I know, not bear. I can speak. In his
What do you mean
dwarf
you're
form,
barefoot? Yeah, I was going to say. You don't have a barefoot.
dressed in his armored clothing, which is very, very dirty, and the rest of his facial hair and is also matching the same brown tones, with very, very deep blue eyes, just peering around, wondering what is actually happening here.
Alright. Sweet. So, Fizz is sitting there. He is a dwarf, but a very lean-looking dwarf. Looks like he doesn't get out much. You can see he seems to be quite overly affected by the heat of Lagos. It's quite hot. A sheen of sweat across his brow. You can see when you guys entered, he was sitting there tapping away at his deck, getting a few things ready for the debriefing. As you guys come in, you can see he is he's a little bit out of breath, even though, it doesn't look like he's been running around, but the heat seems to be getting to him pretty bad. So, alright, sit down. Alright. Oh, sorry. Bloody hell, it's hot today, isn't it? As he slicks off a nice sheen of sweat, flicking onto anyone nearby as he flicks his hand away. Anyway, so, you've been slightly debriefed what's going on. You guys are going to be stealing and getting back the vase, specifically this vase. As he says this, a nearby TRID projector flicks on an image of a beautiful vase with gem encrusted and stuff like that. This thing is ultimately magical. Anyone that can sense magic, you'll be able to sense that it is. If anyone is, I'm not entirely sure if we've got a magic team here. Anyone magic here?
I'm an adept.
Can you see into the astral plane? No?
Not at all.
Then no. Well, you still magic, but anyway. Well, basically, me getting this back. You already know how much is being paid. Of course, expenses have been paid as well. Pretty much what you're going to be getting into is this mansion here. Right now, at this point, a holographic projection of a rather large mansion grounds pop up. The mansion itself is 4 or 5 stories tall, but this is mansion stories, very high ceilings and stuff like that. And there's like a nearby pool and stuff like that around the grounds, and you can see like hedges and things. This place looks amazing. And also ample space, a car park, and all this kind of stuff. as well as perched around the place, watchtowers, guns, emplacements, and things like that. You're going to be heading into there. Now, you have multiple entries that you need to take. I don't actually know where the vase is kept. That's up to you guys to work that out. Your entries are either being invited, which I have this. At this point, he picks up a briefcase and puts it down and then opens it up. Inside is an exquisite-looking dagger. This thing is a fake artifact. This should be good enough to get you in. It even has a small little charm on it, which should last for the rest of the day. That makes it look like a artifact in the astral plane. He closes the briefcase and puts it down. You can go in to sell that, or you can try to assault the place. Basically, with my intel, I can tell you right now, you don't have to deal with Dustless men. Instead, you have to deal with a highly trained group of adepts and mages. There's about 15 of them, but that's just the adept and mages. On top of that, there is a general security which they've pulled from somewhere. I did some searching around. There's a random mercenary company in America. I don't remember the name. It's not important. From what I know of them, there's about 15 men that they've got of that as well. One of the Mystic Knights is masquerading as Duster, and the rest of the mercenaries also look like the normal Warlord's men. If I remember correctly, this is replicated through magic and face masks and stuff. So at this point, the patrons that are going to be heading to this little auction don't actually know that there's been a bait and switch. But to be honest, we don't care if they steal those other artifacts. We only care if we get this one, the vase. But the 10k per other artifact that you get. This is not each, so it'd be 2k each. If you can get any other artifact that you can procure while you're there. This is a general price, as some aren't worth much, some are worth quite a lot. Alright? Sound good? Or do you need more of a help on what you need to do? As he looks around.
Ursa's just gonna sit there trying to comprehend the hologram, running his hands through it, seeing why is it not tangible, why he can't touch it.
Yeah, Fizz at this point is just laughing at you a little bit. Anyone else that has higher cognitive functions?
Alex wipes off a combination of his sweat and the dwarf's sweat. Yeah, I think that pretty much does it. This dagger here, will this check out for much longer? I mean, if they really delve into it?
Oh, no, the dagger actually exists. That's the fun part. It's just, that's not the dagger. It looks like it, and in the astral plane it certainly looks like it as well, but it's not going to look like that for another probably 12 hours.
Oh, dear.
But that's not a problem. You're going to be heading in there at 8 o'clock tonight. It should stop looking like it at 12. That should be well enough time.
So,
how big is this place?
I mean, the actual building itself, big enough to hold a massive auction for about 50 or so people, enough for catering and all that kind of stuff. Quite large. If you need to know, I don't have exact dimensions myself, but if you want to know, well, what are you planning? Like, why do you need it to be that big? Or you just wondering, like, how many people it seats or what?
How crowded it's going to be?
It's going to be pretty crowded.
Get out?
Getting in and getting out, basically, if you're not going to be going in masquerading as people that are there to buy and sell, the only way you can get in is through the fence or over the fence or something in between. Getting in itself, he says, with this dagger itself, you should, masquerading with a dagger, you should reasonably be able to get 4 people in. Seeing as we only have 4 tickets, as he brings out 4 physical tickets.
Whoa, who's going to go in?
Well, obviously,
can't sneak.
well, obviously, there's a little bit of a shortage on tickets. The question is, the shortest person in the room is going to have to be smuggled in. Who is that?
Wait, why does the shortest person have to be snuck in? I'm confused.
Well, I can easily be smuggled in, as I can turn into a raven.
Well, there you go. I put him in somebody's bag, and Bob's your
I'm
uncle.
telling
We're
you right
in with
now, these
everybody.
people you're dealing with the mages, they're going to have magical security. Sneaking in as a raven may work against street gangers, but it's not going to work against them. You're going to have to also stealth. Be careful.
The Blue Bolt won't get seen if he doesn't want to be seen.
Ursa's gonna pipe up saying that I'm no good at stealth.
What about talking?
It's obvious that he's not.
Alright, someone's going to have to cover for him in multiple ways.
Indeed.
I'm
Let's
not
see.
sure what we can.
Nor am I any good at stealth.
Now, is there? Oh, well. Let's see. How far from the street is the mansion?
The mansion itself is on the other side of the island, deep within the jungle. There is
I
no one
see.
nearby for miles.
I see. But what about the street that it's on? I mean, could we feasibly park a vehicle and keep the decker in there and have him still be able to access?
He looks at you and says, I'm not going on the job.
No, not you.
I'm being paid just to deal with you guys. I did some preliminary work. I'm leaving in about 2 hours.
So what about getaway? We got a car, we got... What do we got?
Well, if you guys don't have any vehicles, you have nothing.
I guess we're going on foot.
Is there a higher service in town?
Don't know, but probably. Just have a look around. The shop should be open for another couple hours.
Considering this place, probably just steal someone's shitty car or something.
That wouldn't be out of the ordinary, to be honest. As long as you don't steal the wrong car.
Yeah.
If we can steal it, probably isn't the wrong car.
You just don't steal a nice looking car, done.
Exactly.
Well, you guys going to formulate a plan? Who's going to be going in, and what's the other team doing? Are they going to be busting in? Are they going to be sneaking in? What is the plan of Rooney?
I guess since they're, I don't know, the magical artifact dealers, would they, I don't know, trade, like, would they buy a shapeshifter?
I mean, I'd have to contact them.
The question is, do you know where the tickets were procured? Maybe we could get another one.
Limit 4 per artifact or group. That's the problem.
Ooh.
2 guards, 2 other people. They don't want too many people running around here unless they're going to be buying and selling.
I see. How about if we're buying?
If you're buying, you got the cash.
I'll have to convert everything I got, but yeah.
Well, the tickets are bought and sold on this website here. At this point, like slipping through some deep net shit, quickly brings up this website that's basically the front page of this little antique shop, an artifact sale. The tickets themselves are 1,000 new yen each.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Sure.
Yes.
Yep. This is very well. And at this point, you give him the cash, he wires that shit through, and then bam, you have yourself another ticket.
Excellent. All right, it looks like we have tickets for everybody. This should probably go in separately, so I don't look like I'm with y'all, but yeah. We can all get in.
Hmm.
Right now, it's flicking through the website, and also, if you're a non-guard, no guns. Just so you know that.
No guns, huh?
I'm guessing
I-
crossbow count.
I guess then maybe I should be one of the sellers then, because
You don't have a gun?
I don't have any guns.
All right. Well then, I'll be one of the guards, and you can take this ticket.
Okay.
All right.
I have a few too many guns.
I should probably be one of the guards as well, as the fact that I have a foci shaped like a gun.
The feeling it's not going to work because they're mages.
You could always try to sell the foci.
Opposing as a seller would probably work better.
Well, people hire mages as guards all the time.
Fair enough.
Yes, that's very true. Well, anyway, we should probably try to procure a ride to this place.
Says yes, you
Oh.
should.
I mean, is there a higher place or something?
Go check it out. I haven't been on the streets much. It's not something I want to go to. There's a large market bazaar in the center of Lagos. Not Lagos, but the actual settlement that you're in right now. There's a huge market bazaar. You can basically see it from from the window, through the window at the moment. It's massive. There's probably somewhere something that's going to be selling vehicles for hire, or even just flat out selling vehicles.
Ursa's gonna pipe up saying that he doesn't want to go. I don't want to go anywhere near Market Bazaar. Too much overload. Hurts the head. And then he's just gonna settle back down.
Are you going to be any help to us on this mission at all?
I am good at killing. Okay? I like blowing stuff up. Okay? That is my specialty.
Might want to keep him on the outside.
Indeed.
Yes. More than likely.
Well, he ain't riding with me.
Well, let's go check if someone's selling a cheap ride.
Yes, let's go check that out.
If we're posing as sellers or buyers, I would think we would have enough money to hire someone to drive us. Therefore, we should probably select someone who is offering rides rather than buying a car outright.
You make a good point.
First, we have to find one, so let's go.
Says very well. If you're done here, I'm going to leave then. Dwarf says as he pats himself down. As he gets up, picks up his deck and just goes, well, fuck off then.
As he walks out, I'm going to reach down to shake his hand.
He's not walking out. He's waiting for you guys to leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I guess we go down to the bazaar.
Yep.
If you are going up to him wanting to shake his hand, he will do that though. He just kind of shakes your hand, but kind of absent-mindedly, like he doesn't care.
Okay, is he paying any attention to me at all? If not, I will
Not really.
I will cast intoxication.
Sure.
I just walk out.
7 hits.
Sure, roll yourself your drain, my friend.
Okay. I gotta figure out what my resistance is. I haven't played a mage in a while.
It's willpower plus charisma, just so you know.
Okay, so that is 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Four hits.
Okie dokie. Do you know the drain of that spell?
Drain of this spell is What the hell's the drain?
It's force minus something or plus something. I don't know what it is. In the future, try to check what the force is and shit of that spell before you cast it. It's a good thing to do. Because
I
that's
would
how you
have
play the
cast
game.
it like force. The force is force 3.
Then you only got 3 hits.
Okay. So that's the drain for that is 1. So I passed that.
Sure. Alrighty. He actually doesn't seem overly affected as you kind of touch him. You can definitely feel like something's happening. And he lets go of his hand. He looks at him. What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
Jesus
nothing.
Christ, you guys
And
are
I walk
fucking
out.
amateurs. Who the fuck is he fucking hiring? People that can't even fucking think bear, man. What the shit? As you guys walk out, you can hear that. Alrighty. So, at this point, you guys need to head to the Market Bazaar itself. How are you guys going to try to find where this is? How are you going to try to find a truck? You guys cannot speak the local dialect, most likely. So, how are you going to deal with it?
Well, Alex is just going to go around making little steering wheel motions.
Alright.
Buy a language soft.
Then you got to find a way to buy a language soft. But yeah, if you want to try to get that through by using sign language and stuff like that, can you please roll me a negotiation check at a -8?
I'm just going to stand by and watch silently and see how this goes.
You said at a -8, that'll be 2 hits.
Alright, with 2 hits, you walk around showing some beep beep and like kind of showing money and stuff like that. After a few redirections of them pointing you at taxis, they eventually get what you mean and point towards the airport. Heading over there, you see a sign with multiple different languages, one of them being English, with a rent-a-car.
Excellent. I guess I'll try to procure a car.
Alright, so once you guys are all over there, I'm assuming everyone is with Alex. If you're not, well, we'll get to you afterwards. The rent-a-car place looks. I mean, the cars are actually there are decent. I mean, they're a little bit weather damaged. There's a lot of Jeeps and stuff like that. There's even rent-a-cars with like frigging gun turrets on them and stuff like that because this is that kind of place. And even at the rent-a-car place, you can see like mercenaries for hire and stuff like that for protection. As you're here, though, near the airport, you can see a lot of, well, white people and foreigners and stuff pouring in at the moment. A lot of them looking like, well, very rich folk. Definitely looks like the people that are going to be getting to the antique show later, the artifact, are coming in now, and they're all pouring into the rent-a-car place as well.
All right. Well, Alex is going to
All
pay
right.
attention to what they rent, and he's going to go ahead and try to rent something similar.
They're renting just about everything that they can get their hands on. If you're
Okay.
waiting, a lot of the cars get taken before you can get a good one. So, yeah.
We're going to stuck with a shit ride, aren't we?
No, that's all right.
So
We'll
waiting
go
and
ahead
trying to
and
see
try to
what they
get.
kind of buy.
Yeah, Alex to go ahead and rent a Jeep of some sort.
Sadly, the only Jeep left is lacking any turret, and a lot of the mercenaries that were standing by are taken, but that doesn't matter for you guys. The Jeep itself is fairly rusted out and has a manual steering column, which would confuse a lot of you, as a lot of you would be used to AR-based driving systems. To rent it for a day, it's going to be 100 new yen.
Not a problem. We'll
Alright,
need it
easy
for a
as
day.
that. Alright, done. You have your shitty little Jeep. It barely fits 5 people. It looks like
Alright.
it's meant to fit 4, but that's fine.
All right. So Alex is going to go ahead and drive to this place. You know, conking out every couple of, every time he needs to shift the accelerator, the the gears, but I guess they get there.
Well, it's actually not set to start for quite some time. If you guys want to get close up for some scouting, that will be what you'd be doing there. Do you guys want to do anything in town before you leave? Or do you guys just want to head to the locale?
I'd be happy to head down there and start scouting out as soon as possible.
Head to the locale.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone's fine with that?
Yeah.
All good. Okie dokie. So, are you guys going to be heading straight to the location? Do you guys want to try to do some scouting, beating up the bush? Are you guys going to be walking around, try to find other viewpoints of the place, or are you guys going to head straight on inside?
I want to try and find a good view of this place, like a good vantage point.
Right. I'm gonna want to drive past it, sort of check it out, and actually drive past it, try to find a place where we can, set up shop, as it were.
What kind of place are you looking for to set up shop?
Just some place. You said this is in the jungle, right? So
Yeah.
just some place, secluded where the five of us can talk.
Well, that's no problem, but like, do you want to be close? Do you want to have it in view? That's what I'm asking. Do you want to have a high point, low point? Do you want to be completely nowhere fucking near it? That's what I'm asking.
I'm going to try to be not in view. I'm definitely going to take a few photographs with my comlink. Sort of make a mental map of where things are.
Yep, so you want a spying position. Alrighty, so you're going to have to get close. Alrighty, so you guys are driving away there. Probably after getting some directions, it's pretty easy to get to the place. There is just one massive main road that leads pretty much the entire way there. There are some roads which split off, but people have suggested not to follow those. Seeing as there's lots of different mercenary camps and things like that around this area, it's pretty dangerous. Following the main road itself, you guys start like winding up as if going up like a hillside or whatever like that, going up the main track. Probably takes you about an hour or so, of driving. Eventually, pretty much you're not really sure where you are, and the hill itself is starting to get to the cusp, and as soon as you get straight over, boom, you're right there. You're a lot closer than what you thought you would have been. The place itself has large barred gates. You're probably about 50 to 100 meters away at this point. Of course, you can deviate if need be. At this point, that's fine. But you will be completely bushwhacking it if you do. But yeah, the place itself seems to be pretty bustling. Several, you can see vehicles and stuff heading on inside, going through security checks and stuff like that. Lots of armed guards, lots of guards on towers. There seem to be two that you can immediately see. But yeah, this area seems pretty high and open, and just from this vantage point itself, you can see the hill and the hill kind of stretches off to the left, and you can see there are a few vantage points that way. But looking at where they are, and to actually get to them, you 100% have to go on foot. There is no way you're going to be driving through that thick jungle too far. You can get far enough that you'll be out of sight, but yeah.
How far away are we?
Right now, you're about 100 meters away from the place because it was basically on the top of the hill. You had no idea that you were this close. But you can start driving into the jungle if you want.
All right. Well, Alex is going to take a few photographs with his comlink, and then he's going to drive far enough into the jungle that the vehicle is hidden, and then get out.
All right. As you guys are driving through the jungle itself, I would like you to make a driving check, Emerald.
All right. Let's see. What was that under again?
It is reaction plus driving. Piloting.
I am also going to be making some be a sensing while we're heading there.
While you're heading there, that's going to do nothing, man.
I can't move to it in the astral plane.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, that'll be 4 hits.
All right, so 4 hits, you're completely fine. But we'll be backtracking a bit, Josh, so that you can do some astral projection.
Yeah.
All right. So, getting floating off into the astral, are you going to fly towards the direction where you believe the Duster's place is?
Yeah, I'm going to fly towards its location. At least the location I know about on a map roundabouts. I'm sure I can find it from
Making a
there.
sensing check, please.
Okay. 4. Did you guys hear that?
4 hits, Josh?
4 hits. Yeah, 4
Yep,
hits.
sure. All right, with 4 hits, flying high, you can see far into the distance itself a large, bubbled dome of magic, an obvious ward. Inside is a beacon of magic, a large collection of an assortment of astral auras,
Yeah, I'm going to
all
move close
shielded by the
enough.
ward.
I'm going to move close enough that I don't touch the ward, but that I can try to see inside. Is that
Well, the
possible?
ward itself is obscuring your vision. You'll have to go through the ward to be able to get a clear view.
Okay, I'm going to go and try to go through the ward without being detected.
Sure. Make a magic plus charisma check.
Okay, magic plus charisma, that is 6 plus 7, so 13. 3 hits.
All right, with 3 hits, you slide your hand into the ward itself, and then you're able to push your astral body into it completely without making anything but a ripple. As you enter on inside of here, immediately, I would like you to make yeah. As you slide your way into here, this place is absolutely abuzz with several Watcher spirits flying around. On top of that, you can see 2 mages floating around in astral on Overwatch. The area itself is completely abuzz with astral activity and people. As soon as the mages see you, they come flying towards you. What do you do?
Leave.
You gonna be leaving through the ward?
I'm going to try to leave through the ward. Can I just cut off astral?
No, you have to fly back to your body.
Yeah, I thought I had to do that. I will try to make a mental count of the mages and the spirits, and then I'm going to try to leave through the ward.
Make a magic plus charisma check.
That is 6 hits.
Okie dokie.
0 ones, actually.
Okay. At this point, I would like you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Astral initiative.
That is 6 plus 2d6. So 13.
All right. One of them is going. Both of them are going first. As you're kind of squishing through the barrier itself, you're not disturbing it at all. But a red figure with glowing, fiery red hair, a mage in the astral, you can tell just from its signature. But at his side, he has a massive blade that seems to like some kind of weapon foci, you assume, and he's going to strike at you. This is going to be using astral combat, so you're going to be resisting with astral combat plus willpower, and if you don't have it, there's willpower -1.
I've got astral combat.
Yep.
Uh, 15, so that'd be 15 dice.
How?
That's
What's
3
your
hits.
willpower, man?
Willpower is 6.
What's your
My
willpower?
astral combat is 9.
Willpower is 6, and your astral combat, how do you have 15?
My astral combat is 9. My willpower is 6.
No. So your total dice pool is 9 then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because your astral combat is the actual rating of the skill. There is no way you could have 15 without extra other bonuses.
Okay.
So your
Sorry
dice
about that.
pool's on it. No, it's cool. It's cool. Just clarifying things. I was a bit confused.
That's 2 hits then.
All right. With 2 hits, the guy slams into you with his sword as he screams, "Die, foul mage!" in the astral, echoing in this strange realm. I would like you to make a willpower check at this point as you resist the damage.
That's 6 hits. Or not 6 dice.
Yes, 6 dice, yeah.
3 hits.
With 3 hits, you're going to take 7 points of physical damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Alright, now it's the other guy's turn. On the other guy's turn, he's going to make a mana bolt at you. This is going to be... Do you have counterspelling?
Yes, I do.
Willpower plus counterspelling.
Move to counterspelling. That is 11 dice.
Yep.
And that will be 4 hits.
Right, with 4 hits, you're able to resist the damage. And on your turn, you can fly through the ward and get the fuck out of there. Or you can fight, it's up to you.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Flying through the ward and getting the fuck out of there.
Alright, you fly through the ward, get the fuck out of them, you land straight back into your body in the car. He wakes up just as you guys have gotten over the hill. As we flash back to the normal time. He's bleeding through his nose, and he looks like he is been through some significant trauma as he wakes up.
Yeah, because I am almost dead.
Wow.
You'll be
Let's see.
in trouble.
Let's see. Does he have a med kit? No, no med kits.
You see a Marfan wake up and kind of grab his nose and wipe the blood away. That place is heavily magically guarded.
You didn't just tell them we're coming, did you?
Maybe. They
So-
noticed me as soon as I tried to move through the ward.
So
Oh, shit.
is
You know
this
those
where-
mages.
All kinds of mages.
You know those mages are probably gonna know you when we go in there.
Is
No.
this where we just go straight in and,
I don't-
and punch face?
I don't look like myself in the astral plane. Hopefully they don't recognize
Yes, you
me.
do.
Oh.
Yes, you do. If they're looking in the astral, they'll know. And they're mages. You have to assume that they're going to have astral presence to be watching the big guests coming in.
Yes, the 2 mages that are on the astral will know exactly who I am.
Damn it.
But it's cool. We can try to talk our way out of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, any prospective buyer would want to see what the security is like. Any
Consider
good
the last
bodyguard.
The last team got wiped off the face of the earth. I get a feeling that might not work with these guys.
Any good bodyguard would want to scout out the magical presence. Any good mage bodyguard.
Like I said, last team got wiped off the face of the earth. I have a feeling it's not going to work with these guys.
Maybe I
I'm-
shouldn't go
Me
in.
too. But we could definitely try talking to them. I mean, there's a pretty good chance that they would be understanding, especially with this dagger that we were protecting.
I'm
We
guessing
have to make sure.
I'm guessing the running in, guns blazing, punches flying plan is out then.
It was never in. The idea was to go in with these tickets and the dagger,
Oh.
and not blow stuff up yet.
Us is just gonna like sigh and go back into like whichever daydream he was in.
I'm telling you right now, you don't want to go in guns blazing. This place is heavily defended. At least magically.
Alex is going to take a moment and actually disarm his firearm, keeping, magazine and firearm in separate pockets. So, I guess the best thing to do is look like we aren't much of a threat, although we have the capability of defending our artifacts. I mean, we might be able to, persuade these guys that we were just, making sure that everything was on the up and up before we brought this, this dagger to them.
It's definitely a possibility. Just giving you some reassurance here.
If you want to be the one to try that, you're free to try.
I'll try it.
All right. Well, you guys were going to be going off into the jungle anyway. So at this point, I'm assuming you succeeded your driving check from before, and you guys drive off the road so you guys can get a better look at this place. Who's actually going to be going on foot and going up to a perch to be able to watch over this place?
I will be keeping a watch.
Sure. Anyone else?
I too will go have a look at the place.
Yep. So basically, the plan is to head up to a higher perch basically on the west side of the building, where there is like hills and stuff. Heading over there, you will be able to get a decent view of the place. Of course, just to totally remind you guys, it is possible that they could see you, so if you're going up, you will be making stealth checks and perception checks, so be ready to make those.
I am
Yep.
going to be trying to heal myself at a 4-7, so I'm staying in the car.
It's probably for the best. I mean, I did take
4-7
pictures
heal?
of the place.
Yeah.
We should be able to, ascertain.
You took pictures of
A
the
lot.
front.
Yes.
No, you only took pictures of the front. You would ascertain what the front is like. You have no idea what the
Exactly.
rest of the building is like at all.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't know that by,
Oh,
by
guess that'd be
looking.
mania. Sorry.
But, I mean, at least we would be able to tell right off the bat what we're working with. Alex is going to stay by the car as well. We need to, come up with a game plan and not take any unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
I got 4 hits on the hill and 6 hits on the drain.
All right, you take the drain. You heal 4, and you can no longer heal that wound. But you only have taken 3 points of damage, so you'll be taking a -1 to all actions. All right, so people are going to be making the stealth check. Please make me that stealth check as you guys move through the jungle. You get specializations jungle if you have any.
Alright. And I'm activating chameleon suit for this, which is what I've been wearing this whole time. So.
Yep.
I got 2 hits.
Sure.
8 hits.
Yep. Okie dokie. Okay. So, you guys move up to, like, it takes about 10-15 minutes to get a decent vantage point. At this point, I'd like you guys to make perception checks. You guys can see a very nice, large, broad view of this place, and you can see a lot of guard locations and things like that. So just make me some perception rolls. This would be a visual check if you have the specialization.
Hold on.
And 6 hits. I have maximum enhanced cyber eyes, because that's what he does.
I got 5 hits, but my mental limit is 3, so I guess that's 3 then.
Yeah, unless you want to spend edge to break the limit.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just take
Alrighty.
3.
So, alright, cool. Alright, with 3 hits, looking around the place, you can see a decent number of guards moving around. Right now, the security is heavily focused on the front. Other than that, you do notice that the upper floors of the mansion itself, all of the windows are covered. Like, they've got, like, curtains closed or something that looks like they've been pushed in front. Like, they want to make sure no one can see inside on the upper floors. On the lower floors, floor 1 and floor 2, this has not been happening, but you can see that general guests and stuff are milling about. Already there's a large number of general guests already arriving. Yeah, other than that, you can see, because this is the plot itself, there's large fence around it. There is a guard tower in each of those points. There are 2 guards in each of those towers. And otherwise, on the gates themselves, there are 2 guards, and then on the doors themselves into the main entrance of this place, there are also 2 guards. On the inside itself, you can get some quick count of guards, but apart from that, not too much. And Nick, you got 6 hits?
Yep.
With 6 hits, Nick, you can actually see on one of the guard towers, which is closest to you guys, you have one of them, like, they're looking over in your direction with curiosity. And one of the guys is right now breaking out some goggles. But
Well,
you can tell that they're not looking at you, they're looking at the dwarf.
Yep, because I have absolute confidence.
Mhm.
And I look over to him. Psst, psst.
Yeah.
You might want to get moving.
I'm gonna from that I'm going to walk down to the front entrance with my ticket, leaving my
Are you going to be
backpack.
going? I'm guessing you're going to be going back to the jeep and then going to the front entrance. Because if you're just going to walk down from the place where you are now, you can if you want, but that would be a bit weird.
I'll head back to the jeep, drop my backpack off.
Well, that's
grab
going to
the
take you
ticket.
just enough time to get from the perch where you guys are now. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the jeep.
Yeah, cool. Nick, are you going to be staying up here or are you going to be leaving?
I think we're going to stay here. I've got a really good vantage point from here. Open up a call to the other guys, saying that all the top floors look like they're all covered up. Got a feeling that the stuff that they're keeping is being hidden up there.
Alrighty.
Alright.
And then
Marfan?
guard towers, 2 guards each tower, etc.
Okay, so Nick's going to be staying up there. Eventually, Bearman gets back to the rest of the jeep. Looks like Bearman wants to head inside of the place now. Are you guys up for that?
No, not just yet. Alex is going to open up the case and ask Marfan to take a look at it, make sure that it still actually has its charm.
Making a sensing check. Marfan, you get a -1 to
Go ahead
this.
and do that. So that is 8 dice, 3 hits.
3 hits. This thing looks very, very, very magical. Actually, if you wouldn't have known any better, you'd think that this was a magical artifact.
I tell him that it looks incredibly magical to me, and if I didn't know it wasn't, I would certainly think it was magical.
Alright, in that case we should probably head on in.
So how are you guys going to be dressed for this occasion?
Well,
see
Alex is already in his
that are
suit,
guests
so
are going
that'll
to
be
are
it.
in suits and dresses and stuff. So it's up to you how you guys want to dress.
Oh, I'm definitely staying in my suit.
Oh yeah, definitely in my suit too.
I'm going to change into my other pair of armored clothing, the very clean kind.
Yep.
Rather than my normal daily wear, and leave my backpack full of explosives in the jeep.
Good idea. Hey, Thomas, let me ask you something. Are the restraints handcuffs? Like the plasteel restraint?
What about plasteel restraints, man?
Are they similar to handcuffs?
Yeah. They're like the
Okay.
plastic zip tie handcuffs, basically.
Oh, zip tie?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I don't have any actual handcuffs, which would make it really cool to walk in with that thing handcuffed to my wrist. Okay.
All right. Okie dokie. So, at this point, you guys got to drive up the jeep to the front.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So you guys drive to the jeep with the front with your 3 tickets. I'm assuming Nick's going to be holding on to his other ticket. You get right up there, and you can see that there are 2 people stationed there. They seem to be average-looking guards. And one guy is kind of standing away from the main. There's basically it's like a concrete building, like kind of checkpoint type thing, and he's standing just to the side, just basically watching over as one guy, kind of as you come up, said, "All right, you need to declare everything, weapons and all that. There's a change in policy. Absolutely no one is to be holding any weapons." Duster's feeling rather paranoid after an incident yesterday.
By holding, you mean carrying?
carrying absolutely no weapons, ammunition, and he goes through a massive list, and foci, explosives, even possible non-lethal devices are on there.
Oh dear. All right. Well, I guess I have no choice but to go ahead and just empty out everything I've got.
Hmm.
You go.
I will go ahead and hand over my foci, and I actually make a point to tell them that I was magically checking out the security earlier, and for my client here, and I was very impressed with their response time.
At this point, you could actually see the dude that was standing off to the side. He was on the phone, and he kind of listened to this conversation. And says, very well, it looks... And then you can kind of just hear pretty easily, he's like, yeah. Seems like this was a little birdie that we found before. Yeah, security mage. Went it too far. Alright. At this, the guy just kind of steps forward and he says, sorry about that before, but we have to be quick with our responses. Next time we're checking out security, I wouldn't suggest going through the ward because you're basically declaring at that point that you're going to be attacking us. Sorry about
That's
that.
fine. That's fine. I was just checking out security for my client. I wanted to make sure it was okay. Your response time was excellent. You did a very good job.
Thank you. And he steps back.
All right. Well, Alex is
His
going to go ahead and
obvious
ask.
astral ascension.
But Alex is going to go ahead and ask the guy that's checking in all of the weapons where to check in the artifact.
He says, once you get in, head to the main door and then start heading upstairs. You will be the only one heading on inside with that briefcase. The briefcase is going to be taken to a rather large vault. At that point, it's going to be secured. It will not be opened until the end of this event.
Okay.
Arthur's just gonna make.
Sorry, it will not be open until showing and the end of the event, because there's going to be a showing period, and then after that everyone bids, and then the end. So it'll only come out twice.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, what were you going to say, Tom?
Arthur was gonna make a somewhat rhetorical question of, do I have to hand over my hands?
Shut up, Minty.
All right. Anyway, you guys, as you're going through this checkpoint, the guy, even though you do declare stuff, they scan you as well with a variety of different scanners. Does anyone? I'm guessing no one's trying to smuggle any mad scannables or anything like that.
I have a chief focus tattooed into me, but
They can't do anything about that.
All right. Really, the only thing I would have left is a gas mask and a flashlight.
Yeah, they. I mean, if you're wearing it on your suit, I don't know where you'd be keeping that, to be honest.
No, in that case, just a flashlight on the belt.
Yeah. They say you won't be needing that, as they also take that just some precaution.
All right.
These guys are super paranoid.
Well, if the power goes out and I stub my toe, I'm going to hold you responsible.
We're an infernal nation, my friend. I'd like to see you try.
All right.
I went
Alright,
ahead and handed over my focus.
Which, how is this place powered?
You have no idea. You can't see any obvious generators on the top of the building, but you'd assume there's generators and stuff down the bottom, in the basement and stuff. Don't have to be. You guys can try to find out if you want, but yeah. Anyway, so at this point, you guys are through the checkpoint, heading on inside. You can see this place is also outfitted with cameras. Well, you guys would have seen it before, but now the people on the ground can see it too, which seem to be cornering most places on the outside of the building. Are you guys just going to be heading inside of the building, or what?
Well, Alex is going to not make any deviations. He's going to go in like he should and check in the artifact.
All right, so moving on inside, you can also hear that a few people seem to be pretty disgruntled about the security at the moment and how freaking tight it is. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Like, my guard couldn't even have his own gun. This is insane. It's so dangerous here. They should let us have this. What if they fucking attacked us? That kind of stuff. You get some people, seeing some people a little bit nervous. And yeah, as you guys head on inside, basically as you enter, this is your average mansion entrance. Straight up ahead of you is a massive staircase going upwards, splitting off in two, and then to your left and right, massive archways leading into the rest of the mansion. I'm just going to follow Alex at this point. Alex, are you going to be going up there by yourself?
Yeah.
All right. And the rest of you, I'll see what you guys do in the meantime, but first we'll be following Alex. So, Alex, you make your way up the stairs, where there are two guards posted at the ready and waiting. When you kind of head up there, they can obviously see you have it in the suitcase. One of them just says, just follow me, sir, just up there, and then to your left. And he just basically takes you there anyway, even though directing you. And you get to a pretty large vault door. At this point, vault starts spinning and opening as if it was done wirelessly because the guy didn't even touch it. And then the door opens, and he basically just asks for the artifact itself.
All right. Well, Alex gives it to him, and he says that he's going to need a receipt.
Yeah, they give it to you.
Okay.
The guy quickly checks it out. Astrally perceiving it quickly and then shutting it. Also, you inside the suitcase, you can see there's like a whole bunch of like credentials and certificates of this thing as well that the guy checks out quickly. Then he chucks it inside of the vault. Well, not chucks it, he actually puts it in there very delicately. Give a perception check, because you'd be able to have a look into the vault if you're quick.
Okay, sure. I don't see perception because it's not where it's. Where is perception?
It should be in skills.
Oh, okay, it's in skills. 4 hits.
All right, 4 hits. Having a look on the inside, you can see a multitude of various different artifacts, and you can see on the inside of the vault there are actually people working there at the moment, basically placing them in cabinets and stuff that seem to be stored inside of this vault as well. Also on the inside of the vault you can actually see a quick glimpse of a camera. Other than that, you can see some pretty pricey looking stuff inside, and you do actually get a nice shot of the vase, which was at the far end of the vault.
Far end, huh?
Yeah.
Alex tries not to make a "ooh, there it is" face, and he thanks the man, and
Yep.
of course asks if he's free to go back downstairs.
Of course.
All right.
He does also remind you that you won't be able to see it until it's on display. Like, basically, there's no way you're going to be getting in here again.
Okay.
And, of course, if it doesn't get sold, you will be given it back.
Oh, but what if I have a change of heart
And all that
and
kind of
don't want to
stuff.
sell it?
It's too late.
All right. Well, Alex goes ahead and heads downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So, anyway, so what were you guys doing during that time? Mr. Bear and Mr. Josh.
Ursa, using his increased sense of smell, would make a beeline straight for the nearest bar and just start purchasing alcohol.
Alright, so, you basically head to the left when entering in from the front, and off that area there seems to be like a bar/restaurant-y type area where you can see people are enjoying a early dinner of some kind or something, and this alcohol, and as you kind of go up there, and you quickly find out that the alcohol is free.
Ursa's just gonna slowly fade into this giant smile and just take one and not stop.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what are you going to be doing, Josh?
Marfan would go to the bar/club or restaurant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
order a drink at a mill, which is apparently free, and just be
Yeah.
waiting for the so-called client to. He'd be listening to the client on, his radio or comlink, listening to what's going on in there and waiting for relevant information.
Okay. And then we're going to snap back to Nick. Nick, watching from your position, I would like you to make another perception check as you're watching over.
Yep. 5 hits.
All right, with 5 hits, shortly after they head on inside, a jeep with a collection of about 3 people. 2 of them were people on one of the towers, and the tower that actually was on closest to you, and then another guy. It's not really wearing any security outfit whatsoever. Just wearing what seems to be like a smart trench coat. He seems to have long black hair tied back. Seems to be human. Start heading out, and then you quickly see them divert into the jungle. You think they're heading towards you.
I'm going to start moving around.
Yep, make another stealth check.
Yep. I kind of wanted to see if I can get a view of the other side of the building as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Move around. 5 hits.
All right, with 5 hits, you're able to find and stealth to another higher up area to get the look at the other side of the building, where you can see a broad live spectrum of where the kind of pool area is, and you can actually see the viewpoint where you're at before. And by the time you've gotten into the other one, they've actually gotten to that one, and they're basically looking around that area. Either way, at that point, you are right now in your new perch, and they don't seem to have, seen you on your new perch at all, and they seem to be just kind of staying in that area on that other perch where you were before, just kind of looking around at this point. But yeah, make another perception check.
5 hits.
Okie dokie. With 5 hits, so from here, you can see that there seems to be more patrons and guests and stuff like that right now hanging out beside and near the pool. No one's actually in the pool. Everyone's just kind of standing around it. Though you can see some people looking longingly at the pool, but they're wearing smart dresses and suits, so yeah. But yeah, people were sipping at cocktails and stuff like that. Other than that, you can see a barracksy sort of area at this location where there seem to be several different jeeps and stuff. But what you can see is the barracks look relatively empty. It's obvious that the security is all around the building at the point, and no one's really hanging out in the barracks.
Okay, so the barracks is like adjacent to the pool area, or?
Yeah, but it's not like super close. It's like maybe 10 meters away or something.
Okay.
And this is stretching out to the large backyard that has a whole bunch of bush sculptures and stuff like that. You also spot a rather large balcony, on the highest top floor. That getting a good look at it from here, you can actually see inside because the doors are open. And inside here, you can actually, it seems to be some kind of large, beautiful bedroom. But it looks like there's a lot of people in there, more than there would have been. You're assuming this is Duster's room, or was, seeing as he got taken out. Standing out on the balcony looks like you guys would have been given a physical description of what Duster looked like, and there is a man right now talking to another man on the balcony. The man himself is an elf. He seems to be wearing light military armor. He has blonde, very short hair, an assault rifle in the back, and a beautiful sword at his side. And he's right now talking casually to this fake Duster. You're not too sure what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Obviously, because you're too far away. Unless you have a laser mic, but I don't think you do you?
No. I'm going to phone into the other guys that I've spotted this Dusty impersonator, and ask them whatever their plan is, and if they ever need a distraction, I'm ready right here to send out a bolt from the blue.
Yeah, well, these guys aren't going to be here very long, so if you're going to be taking a shot, you got to look at lining up and getting ready for it now. It's not even hitting nighttime yet, so yeah.
Yeah, it might be a bit early to try something stupid.
It's never too early to do something stupid.
Never too
So,
early to do something stupid.
Except blow stuff up. That's stupid.
Aww, it's the only reason why I came along. I'm joking, but still.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's a rather empty-looking barracks, which might be a good place to run through, in the back side of the building as well. So,
just so you know, Nick, the barracks aren't connected to the mansion at all. It's obviously where his guards and stuff say when Duster was alive.
All right. Well, Alex is going to go ahead and send him a reply, ask him if he can take a quick couple snapshots and send it to his comm link.
Yep, instantly with my sunrise.
I'm gonna. Ursa's gonna quickly ask if you can go around and pick up his bag full of explosives. We might need them later. They should be just at the jeep.
Have you been drinking?
Only a little.
How much is a little?
7, maybe 8.
Damn it.
I'm going to say that they spotted the dwarf when we last were sneaking out. They've seen someone on the other side of the building. It might not be a good idea for me to go back around there.
Okay.
All right. Well, be careful.
That, and I've got plenty of chaos packed into this crossbow if we need something to happen.
Okay. Nick, you don't have anything. You're not an adept or have traceless walk or anything like that, do you?
No.
Right. Okay. So, Nick, can you make me another perception check, please?
No. Six.
All right. With 6 hits, you spot that after doing all that for a while and looking around, you look back to your old position and you see the guys aren't there anymore. But what you do see is that they are actually moving towards you. They're probably right now maybe 5 minutes away from your position, but you can definitely tell without a doubt that they're following tracks.
All right. I'm going to load a, let's see, Narcojet would probably be most reliable here. Load up a Narcojet, and then prepare my rating 5 directional jammer. And get ready to, as soon as I can get a perfect clear shot, I warn the other guys that looks like they're converging on my position. Shouldn't be a problem. I think I can get rid of them without making a fuss.
Alright, so pretty much they're probably, because they're going through jungle, it's going to take them 5 minutes to get to your position, but they're probably 100 to 150 meters away from you.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you have a pretty clear shot. You could wait till they're closer, but that's up to you. Like I said before, there are 2 guards which are wearing armor jackets and stuff like that, armed with pistols and submachine guns. Then there is a center guy which quite scarily had no guns on him.
Alright, so there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them, yeah.
Alright, so as soon as I'm ready to shoot, as soon as they're at about 100 meters away, I would say, as they're ready to shoot, turn on the directional jammer, and then take aim.
What's the reach of the directional jammer, man? What's the distance?
It's rating 5.
It's rating times rating, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
It's Actually, I need to look. I think it might be 20 meters per rating for the directional jammer. I think.
Yeah, I think it is longer for the directional.
Yeah.
We'll stick with that. That sounds good. That seems fine with me. Yeah, take a shot, man.
At the mage.
At the
Super,
mage. Yeah.
with a load of narcojet. That is 6 hits.
hmm As you fire off at this guy, quite strangely, he actually attempts to dodge, as if knowing it was coming. But you hit him anyway. Like this guy just didn't sit there like a nobody, basically. He actually tried to dodge, but you did hit. What is the damage rating, AP, and I'm guessing I'm bursting against that narcojet, aren't I?
Yep, so he does. It's narcojet's 10, isn't it?
It is 15 power.
15? Okay, yeah, he resists that. And the crossbow itself is 7 damage minus 2.
Oh, you don't have the heavy?
No.
Alright, cool. Armor check, -2. Yep, and then a body plus willpower check. Yeah, so you hit this guy, straight into the shoulder. You were aiming probably for the chest or something, but he tried to dodge out of the way. But this guy drops very quickly. At this point, Nick, I'd like you to roll initiative.
Alright, 22.
22, you're first, man.
Alright. Take aim and pop another shot at the guy next door. Six hits again.
Sure. He's going to try to make his dodge check. Nope. And is that another narcojet shot?
Yep.
Alright, you hit him square into the chest, and then the guy collapses very quickly. Oh yeah, all these people are collapsing. You're definitely from the narcojet, by the way, just so you know. You can tell. Because it's kind of a rather than fuck, I'm dead. Alright, now it's that guy's turn. He's going to make a perception. Basically, on his turn, he looks around, try to find where you are. Can't. And now he just starts to run and like lay low and zigzag. So basically, he's taking a full defense action. But it's your turn again.
Yep. I'm gonna fire off one last bolt from the blue. Another 6 hits.
That hits. Rolling the body plus willpower, and he is down. Another guy dead. Dispatch. And quickly looking at the guards on the towers, it doesn't seem they've been alerted. And then we flash back to the rest of the people. Alright, so at this point I'm assuming you guys have all reconvened inside of the hall where they're serving food and drinks?
Yep.
Alright, so Mr. Bear's downing alcohol like there's no tomorrow, and at this point I'd like
And
you to
food.
make I'd like you to make a poisons check, which is body plus willpower plus any other toxin thing that you have. And how many drinks have you had? Just tell me.
Probably by now 10.
And what are those drinks?
Probably general beers.
Okay, yeah, so nothing super hard.
Vodka.
Glasses of vodka. Jesus Christ.
11. I got 6 hits, and does that go through physical? Yeah.
Oh no, there's no limit for damage resistance checks, just so you know. Yeah,
Okay.
You're totally fine. You don't give a shit. You're fine. Okay, so what are your plans on the inside, guys? After you guys have seen and heard him take down these 3 people on the outside, and it seems that the rest of the people have not been alerted.
All right. Well, Alex is going to go ahead and work the room, see if he can find out, you know, the different types of things that might be offered for sale. Keeping a close ear out for this vase. You know, I mean, if other people have heard about it, it's safe for him to talk about it. So.
Yeah, sure. make me a. How you doing? Are you like fast talking people? Are you trying to?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
just
blending in. Make an etiquette check, actually. Etiquette.
etiquette.
Yeah, etiquette check.
5 hits.
All right, with 5 hits, you're blending in brilliantly, and people are spilling information. They think that you are a high lifer who likes to buy and sell magical artifacts, even though you probably detest them. Yeah, basically, a lot of people are interested in a lot of artifacts here, and you're even able to squeeze some of the worth that some of this shit is worth. It's fucking really high. There are some shit that's going to be hitting in the millions. Like, some
So
serious
much
fucking
higher
deals are
than
going
what
down
this
here.
guy is. So much higher than what Mr. Johnson is offering us.
Pretty much every job, someone's going to be making a lot more money than you've been paid for. That's something
Right.
as runners that you'd be used to.
Well,
Mind you, of
yeah,
course, you can try to jack up the price that he's giving you guys for
sure.
need be.
That in it. Is there any particular buzz around the vase? I mean, are people interested in it, or
Yeah, there's people interested in it, and you even hearing myths about it. Basically, apparently, what this artifact does is it cleanses any liquid that is poured into it,
oh wow,
just purifying it, making it pure. People making jokes, what would happen if you poured alcohol into it, that kind of stuff.
all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try to remember the different people that are interested in it. Basically, if we can't get to it and somebody else buys it, we're going to have to follow them home. So,
Yeah.
Now, I'm contacting him as he's talking to people over my sub-vocal mic. Try to find out the person that's most interested in it that has the most money.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people with a lot of fucking money around here. But I mean, a lot of people aren't really willing to disclose who exactly they are, though.
Right. Which is why you follow them. All right, in a shitty ass Jeep. All right. Well,
Can he give me like the most obvious person, the person that seems to have the most amount of money and seems to be most interested in the vase?
Yeah, sure. A old portly gentleman, bald, large thick rimmed glasses, has a trophy wife at his side,
all right.
And
American.
how hard would it seem to be able to cast a spell in here with all the magical stuff going around?
Well, make a perception check.
Okay. Go to my skills. Perception. Three hits.
With 3 hits looking around the place, you can see there aren't too many guards in here, but what you do see are at the far end, just kind of standing there casually, is a man wearing a black trench coat, but incredibly neatly, full on leather, and he has strange white hair pulled back, and white in his eyes. Obviously looking like he's blind, cataracts kind of thing, but he's looking around. That pings that he's probably an astral, just looking around. I mean, you can check your astral quickly, and this guy's definitely astral perceiving.
Yeah, I'll check my astral quickly. How
Yeah.
vigilant is he being?
Well, seeing as soon as you go astral perception, he'll pretty quickly. Pretty good.
Okay, I'll quickly get out of astral.
All right. Well, Alex is going to try to chat up this rotund gentleman.
Yep.
I will contact Alex on my sub.
What are you kind of saying to him? What do you?
Basically, introducing myself, telling him a little bit about the dagger that I know of that I brought here, and then I'm going to bring up the vase.
Yeah. Well, you've already been talking to him already, seeing as you've seen this guy is pretty, got lots of money, and he seems pretty interested in the vase itself. This guy seems to be an avid collector of all kinds of magical oddities. He's not even a magician himself. He's just purely interested in it and always has been. And he has a lot of money from his work, and he wants to spend it.
Well, Alex, he tries to come across as genuinely interested in what this guy has to say. But anyway, he's going to go ahead and pass off his basically his burner comlink information to him, and be like, well, we actually deal with this sort of thing. So if there's anything that you ever are interested in, just let us know.
He just kind of goes, "Oh, do you acquire artifacts? Do you have a store of them?" Just kind of asking questions. What you mean?
Well, we do a little bit of both. We have a very, very small warehouse full, but mostly it's we acquire them as needed.
Ah, interesting. There's definitely someone I'd like to talk to in the future. Hopefully, the less I buy now, the more I'm able to talk to you, he kind of says, jokingly, as he nudges you. And he grabs your contact details.
All right.
All right, Josh, what were you saying? I think we cut you off there. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. I was basically saying what I said in the chat. Over my subvocal mic, I'm going to tell Alex, while I can't do it in here because they're being way too vigilant, once we are outside of this bubble, this ward, I have the ability to make this guy give us the artifact.
Alex is just gonna, reply, also subvocally, how?
Magically.
That'll work.
All right.
All right. This guy. Do I notice any, personal bodyguards of his?
Yeah, he has two gentlemen sitting with him. One a rather large, brutish-looking orc, another a disgusting-looking troll with a missing horn. They seem to be sitting there rather bored and displeased with this engagement.
All right. Well, Alex is going to, keep his distance from them, but still remain fairly friendly towards them. Without getting personal. Just basically, hey, how's it going, and move on.
Arthur is going to take 2 extra drinks and follow over to where Emerald is and offer them around to whoever wants one.
Make a charisma check.
God.
Well then. Okay. No hits?
You walk over and I don't know. You don't do it very nice. The only people that actually take the drinks are the 2 guards. They seem to be as equally charismatic as you. Actually, a little bit more, but basically everyone is. The other guy, on the other hand, seems to be disgusted by you and stands up and basically "Oh, come to the pool, Emerald," and whatever you've given, what name you've given him. I don't know what name you've given him. Sorry.
Yeah, I've given him Emerald.
Yep. He
The
wants to
fat
just go
man
talk to
actually,
him elsewhere, basically, away from the bear man.
Yeah, sure.
And
All
with
right,
this,
bear man, you're not sitting with the guard.
I'm just gonna start jokingly chatting away in my broken English, being like, "Security pretty tough here, hey?"
Well, they actually don't seem to mind you, and even though you are talking like an idiot, I think they're a little bit too annoyed over charismatic assholes at the moment. So they're talking with you, and they seem to be pretty fucking really pissed off that they weren't allowed to bring any weapons in and stuff like that. And one of the guys just kind of jokingly says, "Fucking, they could just easily kill us all with the amount of money that's riding here. I'm surprised that basically he says that a few other people have basically left. They don't want to come in, and the actual people that are here are idiots. They could just kill us all and take the artifacts, no problem." It looks like he wants to get out of here.
I'm gonna reply to him. Why do you think they haven't already then?
He laughs, probably waiting till we're all here.
Well, then what? You're gonna save the charismatic assholes or leave them here?
He says I'll probably. I mean, who knows in that situation? I don't know. Depends if I feel like it. I mean, I've already been paid, so.
That's more than me. That's more than me. I'm just gonna then head back to the bar and grab a couple more.
For them or for yourself?
All three of us, why not?
Yeah, sure. So you're just going to sit there drinking with the troll and the orc?
Yep.
Alright, sweet. And then we'll cut back to Nick. Alright, Nick, you're at your position, and this is a little bit further back into the past, but pretty much at this point you can see the conversation between the man and Duster is right now coming to a close. Are you all good? You're not going to do anything?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I'm not being paid to kill this guy, so don't think I'll try that. But
on the inside.
yeah, telling them guys that Duster's done with his conversation, so I imagine something's going to happen on the inside.
Yeah, right now it's starting to get to night, and you can see even from your position that the vehicles that were kind of lining up to get inside have ceased. And it pretty much seems that everyone, like from the pool area, is kind of being directed into the main hall, where everyone else is at.
But can I see any kind of generators or anything
No.
like that? Cables?
You can see cables going down into the ground.
Uh-huh.
So obviously they must have a basement generator.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now, so yeah, basically on the ground floor, everyone right now is being chauffeured and ushered into the main hall where you guys are in now, where people have been eating. It seems that they're serving up dinner, and they're making sure everyone is there for dinner, and then they say that they're going to be doing a showing of the artifacts.
Quickly, while like pre-scoffing down the dinner, can I take a smell? Can I smell if it's been poisoned at all?
Yeah, let's just wait to see if what everyone else is doing. Like, we're not sure if people are even going to go to the dinner. So, Emerald, Josh, are you guys going to be all sitting down for the dinner?
Well, Emerald isn't going to be eating anything, just like he's not partaking in any of their drinks.
Yep.
But he's still going to, put on a smile and converse with people around him.
Yep, Josh?
Marfan would be sitting with Emerald. He wouldn't be eating anything.
Sure.
He would be taking the occasional drink. He's mostly wanting to see who seems to be the most interested in the vase and things of that nature.
Alright, so they start pumping out the drinks hard. Waitresses and stuff start coming out because they're full on getting into the swing of the night now. They all start passing out drinks and all that kind of stuff. And there's more proper service. You don't have to go up to the bar anymore. And then the food gets brought out, and you can see Duster is on like a main table, which is right at the head, right near the stage himself. He seems to have all the high rollers up there. Actually, the man that you were conversing with before is up there. Emerald, if you want, you could make a etiquette check to be invited to the table, maybe?
All right. Well, I'm going to try to talk my way in there.
Yeah.
Let's see real quick again. Etiquette. I just saw it.
What'd you get?
5 hits.
5 hits. You're definitely on the high rollers table. Able to talk yourself up between. I'm just saying between the guests. You basically talk yourself up as a real rich guy. So you're seated way on the table. The people here seem to be the richest of the rich, the best of the best, and the finest drinks and food are being taken out onto this table. And you're sitting right next to your friend that you've made, even though you probably had him.
Okay. Well, since I'm up there, I'm going to go ahead and partake in the food that they serve for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But still none of the drinks.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okie dokie, Mr. Bearman. The food
So
is being
just
brought out to your table at this point. Do you want to take a sniff?
Yep. So I have 11 dice. 2 hits
Alright. With
plus
2
my
hits. Yep, sorry.
plus the. I don't know if this carries over while I'm in dwarf form, but I have the better nose organ.
I'll tell you what. If you're able to hide it and like kind of you could half shift just your nose, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. So that gives me 2.
I mean, you have to cover your face a bit or whatever, and you would. I'm basically at this point. You're probably sitting with all like the guards and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pretend to go into a coughing fit, bringing my face down to the food,
Mhm.
and 3 hits that I can use. Yeah.
Yeah, but also nose.
Hmm.
In this heavy aroma of this beautiful food that makes your mouth water instantly, something makes the saliva retract quite harshly. There's something odd about this food. Definitely being laced with something.
Okay. From this, I'm just gonna get up and say I have to run to the gents and go and proceed to see if I can find a toilet.
Do you want to message them or something on the comm link, or are you going to walk over to them? What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk over to Marfan, or Raven, or whatever he's called, tap him on the shoulder and kind of whisper over saying, it's been laced, and then head to the toilets.
Mm-hmm. And then Marfan, I'm guessing you're going to buzz in Alex about that?
Yeah, I'm going to use my sub-vocal mic. Poison, most likely. Something about it's been laced.
All right. Well, Alex hears that, and instead of eating it, he sort of like shuffles the food around the plate to make it look like he's been eating.
Yeah. Are you guys going to stay at your tables? Are you guys going to head to the toilets with Mr. Bear, or?
Alex is going to stay up there with his buddies.
Mm-hmm. And what are you going to be doing, Marfan?
Marfan will move to the back of the room, near the bar.
Sure. All right. And Nick.
Okay, so that bedroom's completely empty now?
No, the doors are closed, and basically the doors were closed once the elf went back inside, and the bedroom itself, you don't know who's in there or what's going on anymore because you cannot see inside. But what you do notice is that a large amount of guards and stuff are being taken off of the towers and being put around the building and heading towards the ballroom area, but not like going inside, covering exits and stuff like that. You assume they are, at least.
Yeah. I tell them there's definitely something dodgy going around. No guards on the towers. Looks like they don't expect anyone to be exiting that building anytime soon.
Can I, like, I'm assuming Ursa would be in the toilets right now.
Yeah, you're in the toilets. No one else came with you. You're by yourself.
I'm gonna take a quick check to see if anyone else is in there.
In the toilets right now, there is one guy who's taking a quick piss. He eventually leaves.
I'm gonna reply back, being like, "You still think you can make it to my explosives?" To Mr.
to like run all the way back to the jeep and back? I'm guessing will there be time or?
You don't know. You think it'll take you about 10 minutes to run there and back, maybe, if you ran.
Yeah. Do you think you guys have the time? I think you're going to be needing some assistance some pretty time soon.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do something probably pretty stupid. Alex is going to lean over to his, to his new friend and be like, the guy that I have posted outside said that the guards are moving in closer. Another one of my friends said that the food is laced with something. You might want to get your bodyguards up here.
All right. Yep. You can, as you kind of say that, as he's been kind of, eating a bit, as he kind of looks over as you say that, and he just kind of goes, looks around, seeing as you guys are on a table with Duster, he just kind of coughs, sorry, and he gets up and he said, just excuse me, and then he just heads over to the bathroom.
Oh no.
How large
Are
is
you
this
following
building?
him? Alex, are you following him?
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to get at least one of his guards to follow me in.
Yeah, make a perception check. Visual will work.
Perception, visual. 6.
With 6 hits, as you kind of walk off, you notice that 2 of the guards are kind of breaking off from this room and watching and tailing you. Marfan, what were you going to say?
How large is this building, especially like the dining room and the area
What would
just
you like to know?
inside it? Would a force, I don't know, 11 spell cover the entire area of the dining room and just outside it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm going to start loading barbed arrowheads into my crossbow.
Sure. All right, so you guys are now walking off to the toilets, being followed by 2 guards. Marfan, are you staying in this part of the building?
Yeah, I'm staying near the bar where I can get the most distance on a Force 11 spell.
Now, are these other people's guards, or is this, guards for the location?
Location.
Oh, so they're
Main
probably
character.
armed then. Oh dear. Okay. Well, as soon as I get into the gents, I'm going to go ahead and hide against the wall by the door and wait for them to enter.
All right. The guy enters
you-
in first. You can see Mr. Sorry, Bearman. You're in there. I was just explaining that you are in there.
Are you going to inform me of any of the coming to actions?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you to get down and stay out of the way.
Okay. So I would just pretend I'm taking a leak then.
And I also want to chime in. Whatever you guys do, tell me where you're planning on exiting.
I plan on walking out the front door, man.
If you say so.
That's how I
kinda-
roll.
Kind of whisper in my subvocal mic, if everything goes to hell, I plan on making everyone around me kill themselves.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I'm out of there then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mages. I'm going to sneak around back to the position I was in before when those guys.
Oh, the one which covers the front entrance, not the back entrance.
What was that?
The one that covered the front entrance. All right, cool. You heading there?
Yep.
Sweet, cool. Just confirming. All right, so you head round there. All right. Okay, so you guys are in the toilets. Were you going to be doing anything, Mr. Bearman?
I am going to try and I don't know, probably start to shape change my arms, like still kind of covering them using the urinal guards to hide my shape changing, but just back towards the back towards whoever would look on and pretend I'm taking a leak. Yeah, suits me.
I mean, you could go into one of the stalls and just, like in one of the toilets,
Yeah.
stalls, and do that, really. That's the
That
only really way.
works.
If you want to actually hide it, that's pretty much the only way. I'm telling you right now, in terms of, like, you're gonna have to go full bearer if you want to actually, like, full on attack. The nose thing is, like, you only did it for a split second, then turn back, because if you, like, stay in it, it, like, forces you to change.
Mm.
So, yeah. I mean, you can go full bearer in the stall if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'll go full bear in the store. First, though, I'll remember to take off the armored clothing. Because I
Sure.
don't want that completely ripping up.
So you guys are waiting on the inside of the bathroom. Eventually, you get a knock, 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 knock on the doors. Everything all right in there? Duster's going to be toasting soon.
Well, let's see. I followed Duster into the bathroom, right?
No, you did not. Duster would never do that.
I thought
You
you said
followed-
he left.
No. I was talking about your friend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Duster would not have done that.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's just feeling a little ill.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, so seltzer water would be great.
From what you can hear, the guy doesn't seem to leave.
All right, well, I whisper, I know that you've been eating, and, and you need to throw that up. I said some seltzer water would be nice. You just going to
Yeah, we're
stand
getting
there?
it.
Or?
All right, cutting back to Marfen at this point. All of a sudden, you can see a lot of people just out around the ball, like, kind of touching their heads, and they're like, some people are like starting to drop off, and then almost simultaneously, half of the people in this area just start to go to sleep. All the other people start to get really confused. Everyone, of course, apart from the main guards. People are starting to, like, try to get out of their chairs, but they're falling to the floor because their legs aren't working and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm immediately going to cast mob control at my highest force level, which is force level 12.
Yep.
I am going to state that I'm disallowing my friends just in case they happen to be in the range.
You cannot do that.
Oh, well. Well! So I'm telling everyone within the spell to kill themselves.
Sure, you have to cast the spell first.
Yeah, I know. So 13 dice for the spell. Or no, wait.
This happened before.
15 dice for the spell. That is 7 hits, which is my limit. And then the drain, which is 6 hits, amazingly.
Yeah, but you're taking physical. Was that force 11?
Force 12.
So force 12, and what was the drain value of that spell? If I remember correctly, it's quite a high drain.
13.
So you're taking 13 physical, so that's 7 physical damage.
And you're already down 3, so...
Pop goes the weasel.
No, I'm still alive.
Are you?
Yeah.
You took 3 points of damage before, and you just took 7. What's your
Yeah.
body?
According to I'm not in a gray box yet, but according to my body is 3.
You're down then. You're not hitting any overflow. So, but as you cast, stretching out your hands with that single command, that one man in the corner that's been cautiously watching you for some time stretches out his hand as well. As you go unconscious, you are completely unsure if what you did worked at all.
Okay.
All right. So, inside the bathroom, guys, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
They're seemingly just waiting for you, asking if everything is okay. And they don't seem to be getting the water, from what you can hear. There's no footsteps being moved at all.
All right, well, Alex at this point is... well, can he tell that this bear is in the stall next to it?
Yeah, probably. His head's poking out a bit.
All right, well, I'm going to kind of motion. I'm like, well, if you're not going to get the seltzer water, and I motion even more, making claw, claw. At least you could tell us why y'all poisoned the food.
Do you want to charge through the door at this point, being bear-like?
Yep. I am charging through the store. Just before that, I would have triggered my chi foci tattoos,
Sure.
and then charge through the door.
Alright, so what I'm going to allow you is, Mr. Bear, you get a surprise round. You smash through the door, taking this guy heavily off guard. Out the front is one guy with a submachine gun was pointing at the door. The other guy was standing next to the door. You've kind of knocked that guy over. The guy with the submachine gun is pointed at you, but you have a surprise round. Who would you like to attack, the guy on the ground or the guy with the gun pointed at you?
Gun pointed at me.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Unarmed attack, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yep. So skills. Unarmed attack. Natural weapon. So that is 12. Five hits.
Okie dokie. With 5 hits, you hit. What's the damage and AP of your strike?
My damage is strength plus 3. So damage 15.
Ooh.
AP
So
neg 1.
Okay. Whoa, what was that? Okay, so that's damage 18, AP neg 1, because you got 3 net successes.
And reach plus 1.
So he gets -1 to his test, but he didn't make a test, so he's dead! Slam with one claw straight into his chest. He slams into a nearby wall, creating a nice little cavity of a man as he's fucking instantly dead. And then I'd like everyone that is up to make it a roll initiative check.
Ending with like just a free action. I'm then going to do my a huge bear roar. Do bears roar?
Yeah, they roll.
Growl? Yeah. A huge bear roar.
Sure.
So, if I see the guards out the front start acting up,
Yeah, you can hear a bear roar from the inside. So
I'm
Nick,
gonna-
you can roll initiative too.
I'm going to pop Jazz the moment I hear the bear roar.
Alright. So what was your initiative,
Go
Mickey?
down.
Minty, what was your initiative?
My initiative is intuition plus reaction. That's a bear, so 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 46.
And Nick, what was your initiative, man?
28.
25.
Alright, you're first, Nick. And the soldiers got 13.
Right, so how many soldiers are there outside of the building?
Alright, so outside the building, you have probably covering because you're now in the area where you can fire from the front exit, probably around four guards.
Alright. Are there any that aren't holding weapons, look like mages?
Pretty much all of them at the front are holding guns, and actually they're starting to deal with people like coming out from the inside trying to escape, but they're like falling over and stuff and passing out. So they seem pretty distracted.
I'm going to take aim and loose a shot at any one of the guards.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
That's 6 hits, and this is barbed arrow, so it's 8 damage. 8 minus 1, isn't it? For the minus 2. 8 minus 2. AP that is.
Oh, you're doing barbed. Yeah. Okay, yep. Now that guy's dead. As you slam in the back. Oh wait, no Knockerjet. Sorry.
No, these are barbed bolts.
Wait, these aren't Knockerjet arrows, are they?
No, this is lethal.
Okay, sorry. So it's 8 minus 2, and you got how many hits? Sorry. I thought you had Knockerjet arrows again. 6, yeah. So 14 damage minus 2. Alright, that guy's dead anyway, as he gets hit straight in the back with an arrow, and then we're going to go down the initiative and go down to Bear Man.
Okay. So, what? From what I can, what's currently standing in front of me?
So immediately near you is a hallway that leads off into the ballroom, where there's a lot of people, so I would not suggest going into there. But nearby, there is a guard on the ground, and then on the outside where the pool area is, there are 2 guards heading, like, aware of your position and heading towards you. Or, like, starting to. They're not really close at all. They're probably 5 meters down the hallway. There is a guy knocked on his feet right in front of you, though. You can fuck him up.
Yeah,
You
sure.
get a +2 to hit him.
I'll go ahead and with my paw just crush his skull.
Yeah, sure, make an unarmed attack roll.
So 12 cold hit, so -4. So 8.
-4 damage. Yep. You get a +2 to damage. Well, if you're just doing it for damage, like for the vitals, -4 to hit, +2 to damage.
So I got 4 hits.
Yep, so that hits. That's 19 points of damage. And he is also dead as you smash his skull into the ground. Are you going to barrel towards it and start walking your way towards the other guards?
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
I mean, they're only 5 meters away, so you can get to them easily in 1 round. Agility ×2, you've probably got there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna barrel straight towards them, kind of catching them off guard.
Yeah, cool. You can't attack anymore, and then we're going to go to Michael. It's your turn, Michael.
Okay. Are the dead guards armed?
The dead guards are indeed armed. They have pistols and submachine guns on them.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a pistol and that submachine gun.
Yeah, sure. If you just take 1, you can take a shot this turn.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to
right
go
now. Alex cannot use automatic, so I wouldn't bother picking up a submachine gun.
He can't. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to pick up the pistol and I'm going to take aim at the closest guard and fire.
Well, the closest guards are the ones that are near the pool exit. You can fire off at one of the guards quite easily.
You said that they're about 5 meters, so that's not too far.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead.
Taking any minuses.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Sure.
And damn it! I just saw the pistols, automatics. All right, that's 5 hits.
Okie dokie. 5 hits. I'm going to say they've just got Ares Predators as well.
All right.
Alright. You hit a guy straight into the chest. His armor absorbs a bit of the damage. He is not dead, but he's pretty hurt, as he's actually knocked to the ground by the shot and the shock of it. Okie dokie. Now it's their turn. On their turn, the dude on the ground is going to try to get up and run away from the bear. And the other guy that's got the bear like right in front of his face is going to try to open up with the submachine gun fire, but he's in melee, so he's going to take a -2. He only rolls 1 hit to hit. Intuition plus reaction to dodge. Bear man.
Intuition plus reaction. So that is 11 dice.
You're probably going to get more than 1 hit.
I got 3.
You dodge.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Now we minus everyone's initiative by 10, and then we're going to start with Nick again.
Alright. So, before these guys even have a chance to read the the glittering golden inscription, which just says something like, "You're fucked, the blue bolt," there's another one coming their way.
Yeah, sure.
7 this time.
Yep, they still can't see you. A bolt comes flying from the abyss, and another guy's dead.
And that's my turn.
Yep. Okie dokie. And now Sorry. What is it? 25. 25. So that's Bear Man.
Okay. I'm pretty pissed at the person that just tried to take a shot at me. So he's gonna get poured to the any part of his body as well.
Sure.
All that. That is 5 hits.
All right. 5 hits. He got 2 hits to dodge. 3. You're not doing a cold shot for this guy, are you?
No, I'm not.
He's still going to be taking 18 points of damage. He resisted 4. He is dead. Crunch. This guy's paced as well.
Is this the guy on
and
the floor, or?
This was the guy that took the shot, so it's not the guy on the floor.
Okay.
All right, Bearman. At this point, what would you like to do? So you can either start to head outside to run away, or you can start to head towards the upstairs area. It's up to you.
I think I'll start moving upstairs. We're after the vase after all.
You're gonna start heading towards the up the stairs area.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Sounds good, man. I'm gonna say, what is your total movement, by the way, man? What's your agility times 2?
My agility is 8. So 8, and since I'm in bear form, it's 2 meters.
What?
My movement is agility times 2 is 8.
So your agility's only 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you move 8 meters. You can easily get halfway up the stairs, the main ballroom stairs. As you're kind of flying around here, there aren't too many guards, but there's a lot of guards in the ballroom. Right now, they don't seem to be immediately aware of you because the ballroom, but they are moving towards where you were. But you were able to move out of that area pretty quickly.
Okay. Cool.
Righty, sweet. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just lost my name. Yep, there it is. Now it's got Michael's turn.
All right. Well, there's only one guard left, the guy on the floor, right?
Yeah, the guy on the floor, at least in this area. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish him off.
Yep.
With 4 hits. And
right.
gonna make.
He's on the ground.
Yeah. Does he have an Ares too? Maybe I could take the ammunition.
Yeah. So he is definitely dead as you fire off a shot. He is unable to dodge as he was on the ground and hurt as well. And yeah, he is carrying a very similar weapon, so you can easily take the gun and the ammunition on your turn.
Great.
Do you want to start moving towards the bear?
No, not just yet. We need to go ahead and secure everything that we can. I'm gonna, look around and make sure
So
there's no
basically,
other guards.
so basically where is leading outside, around the back area where the pool area is, you can see out there that there are 2 more guards. They're not immediately aware of your position at the moment, but they're kind of out there just on duty. But in the ballroom, you can start to hear guards piling out and heading towards your position pretty quickly. So I would suggest you getting the fuck out of there.
Okay, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna go ahead.
The bear, or do you want to head outside?
I'm gonna go with the bear.
All right, running around. What's your agility? Agility
is a 5.
Yep.
So let's see. That would be 3 hits if I roll it.
Oh, no, you're not rolling it. It's agility times 2 as your movement. So you roll 10 meters. You can get further than the bear.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay behind the bear. Big target gets shot more.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Now it's the guards' turns. On the guards' turns, you can hear them kind of coming up behind you guys. One guard, which kind of pops around down from the stairs as you're kind of going up the stairs. You guys are going up the stairs. I'm guessing you're going towards the vault room. Kind of comes around and is going to take a shot at the bear man.
Yep.
Bear man, you can make another dodge check.
That is a 11. Nice. That is 3 hits.
All right, with 3 hits, the bullet nicks you.
Okay.
And then you see several guards from the ballroom area come up behind you guys on the stairs. And then we're minusing everyone's initiative by 10. The guards can no longer act, and we're going to go top of the initiative with Nick.
Yep. One more bolt. So there's 3 guards left now, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Another 7 hits.
All right, with 7 hits, that's another guy dead and down.
And that's my turn. I'm going to have to reload after this.
Cool, sounds good. It's a simple action to shoot. Is it complex to reload or simple?
Yes, it's a magazine
Yeah,
weapon.
cool.
No, manually loaded weapon. So yeah.
All right, now we're going to Bear Man. Bear Man, what do you do?
I am.
Do you want to continue up the staircase to attack the guy?
Yep. I'm gonna charge at him if I can.
Yeah, sure. That'll give you a +1, is it?
To
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
So that's 13. 5 hits.
Sorry, that is... he got 0 hits, rolling like a boss. He is instantly dead as well, as per usual, as he collapses to the ground, more like thrown across the room. Then you can kind of head up the rest of the stairs, getting to the point... basically, at this point, you can either continue going up another set of stairs that goes up back that way, kind of continuing up, or you can head towards the vault room, which is really close to you. Which way would you like to go?
Would I be aware, like, is there any big, like, sign saying vault room? Or is
No,
it
but
kinda
I've been
just-
there.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex can easily shout it to you which way it is if you want to go to the vault.
So I
It's a free
kind
action,
of
so he can do that whenever.
look back, seeing which way I should go.
All right, well, Alex sort of like points up and to the left.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the left then.
All right, you basically at this point right in front of the vault room with a massive vault door.
I will take
but that is
a.
your turn
Okay.
because you attacked and you moved. That's all you can do.
Sure.
Was there anything else you wanted to do? Sorry, that would not require an action. I'm not sure. I might have cut you off there. Sorry.
No.
All right, sweet. Okay, now we. Yep, that's everyone's turns because everyone's initiative has been minus to nothing. So at this point, everyone needs to roll initiative again. Guard's got 11.
I get a 13.
13.
Just a sec.
Um,
21.
21 for Nick. And
26.
Bearman. 26. Bearman, you're first.
I'll take a perception check, I guess, to see see if I can, like, if there's any like huge open button type things.
Nope. This is a big vault door. It doesn't have any keypads. Don't even bother with the perception check, I'm telling you right now. No keypads, handles, or anything like that. The vault door itself stands maybe 2 meters tall.
Attack the wall next to the door.
Very well then. Kind of stuck. Can I withhold my action?
You can drop your initiative. Yeah, well, you can hold an action to do something, or you can drop your initiative, or you can basically wait to activate your turn at the start of anyone's turn. But your initiative
Yeah.
will be dropped like one higher than theirs or whatever. Oh
Yeah.
no, wait, no, that's D&D. No, that's fine. Yeah, you can just hold your turn. Just
Okay.
tell me when you want to act.
Okay.
All right, cool. Now we're going to go with who was 21, Nick. You want to
Yep.
take a shot at another guy?
I have to reload.
Okay.
So my entire turn is loading. And gonna make some noise. Explosive bolts now.
Yep. Just so you know, Nick, a lot of the people, like, there's more guards that are kind of coming outside trying to fucking find where you are, but, yeah. But you can see that, like, you're getting a lot of the guards' attention, but they can't fucking find you. Alright. Because you're fucking silent from where you shoot. Okay. And then, would you like to act, Bearman, or can I continue down the initiative?
You can continue.
Michael.
And he's muted.
I'm going to go ahead and turn around and try to take out one of the guards that are coming up against behind us.
Yep, there's 2 guards.
All right.
You can also see guards streaming outside, as you can kind of see dead corpses laden around the front door.
All right.
From where you guys are.
All right. Yeah, going to try to take one of them out.
Sure.
That's 4 hits again.
Alright, let me make their dodge rolls. That guy dodges. Barely hitting him, skinning him. I'm guessing your bullets aren't poisoned, so he does not get hit.
Well, now unless if that guard's bullets are poisoned.
Would you like to move up to the vault door room?
Yes, I'm going to go up towards the bear. You know, sort of behind him.
Yeah. You get up towards the bear. Bearman, would you like to act?
Yes, I would. So I'm assuming as a free action, I will kind of growling because I'm a bear, kind of hard to talk English. Try and growl out passcode, or yeah, passcode.
Alex is going to shake his head. The door was open when I got up here. I have no idea.
Emerald, make me a logic plus willpower check. This is a memory check.
Logic. My logic is 3. Oh, wow. 5 hits.
You saw the door open. It looked like it was controlled wirelessly, as if someone else was doing it for the guard.
Hmm.
You need to find where the decker is, or the person controlling it.
Okay.
With that, I will start barreling back down the stairs. And
Do you want to like get to the cusp of the stairs and then like hold an action to attack anyone that comes up? Because
Yeah.
basically you guys are kind of around the corner. You can kind of wait, and as they come around the corner, you can be like bear hug, push.
yeah, that I'll sit there and withhold the action.
Yeah,
Be like-
yeah, sounds good. Depending on how high you get, you may even be able to hit 2 people. Okie dokie.
There is a basement to this place, so
Yeah.
Well, that's probably where the decker is, you know, because they live in basements with their mother.
Bear chuckle.
Well, I will give you this, Nick, on the top story. Remember, it did look like it was some kind of like his room had lots of different people in it. It looked, like it was pretty busy in there, in Duster's room,
Yeah.
similar to something like a control room.
oh, okay. Then would have told him that then. I want to
Yeah.
check Duster's room. Upstairs, balcony, facing the back of the building.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So if you guys want, you guys can start heading upstairs instead. Bearman can stay down here, and Emerald can head upstairs.
No, Emerald's going to stay there. He's going to try to take out, you know, a guard. If both don't get knocked out, it's safer if nobody's following us.
Sure. Alright, so the guards are going to come up, and at this point, Bearman, you get to release your unarmed attackers. They come around the corner, and you bear hug the fuck out of them.
So just 12 or any bonuses?
They are not going to be able to dodge, I say, because they don't know that you're there, like right at the corner.
Okay. So I just make my
Yeah, just make an attack roll.
attack roll. 2 hits.
2 hits. When you hit, you're only going to hit 1, and that guy's dead also. As you slam your claw around the corner, hitting him in the chest, he flies back violently. Sorry, what was that?
+1 reach as well. So.
That minuses his attack dodge.
Okay.
He was not rolling any dodge dice anyway, but he dies. So, okie dokie. And the other guy is going to attempt to shoot you, but he's in melee with you. So make a dodge check.
Okay, so that is 11 dice. That is 6 hits.
You dodge easily out of the way.
Cool.
Okay. So now we're going to go back to the top of the initiative. Minuses everyone initiative by 10. It's going to be Bearman first.
Okay. So let's hit the guy who just shot me.
Sure.
That is 6 hits.
Sure. Done. I'm going to make this guy's dodge check. He got 3 hits, 3 net hits, 15 set. Oh, did he just actually resist your punch? No, you did 18 damage. He resisted. No, he's still dead in 1 shot. Jesus Christ, 15 damage is a bit ridiculous.
This is Bearman hits what he's meant to do.
Yeah, this is what Bearman's meant to do. So, boom! This guy's gone as well. Would you like to start moving upstairs, Mr. Bearman?
Why not? Yeah, I'll start moving upstairs.
Alright, so you go to the staircase that's basically nearby the staircase. It kind of goes up like that kind of thing, you know, staircase and staircase.
Yep.
You start heading up there. I'd like you to make a perception check.
Okay, so I roll. Can I use my hearing instead?
You certainly can.
Grab that. Grab that one and that one. 5 hits, but I have max of 3, so 3 to hear someone.
You don't hear anything. Then as you continue up the corridor, you do not hear anything due to the ruckus that's going on downstairs, and then literally out of nowhere, a flash of blue light appears before you, streaking towards your direction. And then, like literally almost out of nowhere, a elf is in front of you with a glowing blue sword and a maniacal look on his face. He is wearing what seems to be some kind of light military armor, and he has like this sword with a gem in the center that's glowing violently blue.
Okay.
And he's going to make a reflex attack against you. But because you failed your check, this is going to be with you not being able to dodge at all.
Okay.
Alright, I need you to resist damage, please. AP -2.
Okay, so 5 plus. Oh, hey, look! 3 hits. Which is actually pretty terrible, oh my god.
Do you want to use Edge?
Yeah, sure.
Reroll or fails, I guess. That's the one you're using, I'm guessing. Not break limits. There's no limits on damage tests.
7 hits.
So wait, I'm sorry, just getting damage. So he's damaged. You take 13 points of physical damage.
Oh, okay. Well then. Yeah, I'm in overflow. Holy shit.
Alright. And now it is Emerald's turn.
All right.
Oh,
Well.
no, Emerald, sorry. Now it's Nick's turn, sorry. Nick's.
Oh, okay.
I'm scanning the crowd of soldiers at the front, looking for any mage-looking types.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one guy's come out at the moment, and you can see him like trying to like scan in astral to try to find you. His eyes glowing a little bit.
Not for much longer. Yep, pop up a bolt, says BAM! Headshot from it.
Sure.
And boost that at him. 8 hits. Oh, sorry, 7, because explosive bolts minus 1 of accuracy. 7. This is now at 9, minus 3 AP.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He's so totally dead.
And this one goes out with an explosion. And meanwhile, I'm asking, I hope you guys are getting along in there. There's quite a few of them out here.
Michael, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm guessing this guy's a Mystic Knight. I'm going to go ahead and charge towards him. Seeing that that he put a hurting on this bear.
He just put me down like. Ugh.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I would consider him a friend, so I don't. So I'm not going to apply the bonus to that. But
what are you going to do there, Mister?
I'm just going to shoot his ass.
I suggest
Alright,
using it.
Well, I can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I got 6 hits.
All right, you're actually able to hit this guy. As he attempts to dodge out of the way, you hit him in his solid armor, but he has, so say, it's 20 plus mystic armor. All right, you actually hurt this guy. That's actually surprising. You fire off your shot into his light military armor, which I don't know, looks something similar to like the Mass Effect suit of armor they have, but like a little bit bulkier, Mass Effect. And you puncture into it, and you're actually able to puncture the armor, and you can actually see a little bit of blood kind of come out, and he does not look happy. This elf has just these strange silver eyes as he looks up at you, and his short crew cut, short, military style blonde hair, and his sword starts to crackle with mana even heavier. All right,
Ruh-roh.
And now it is the guys behind you. All those guys are dead. Yeah, pretty much, Nick. A lot of the guys that are out the front are basically getting the fuck inside. No one wants to be out there anymore. You're fucking killing everyone that's there. And then we're going to cut to the top of the initiative, which is actually the Mystic Knight guy.
Uh-oh.
He is basically just going to point at you and scream, "You will die!" and then charge towards you in English, by the way, of course.
Excellent. He speaks English.
Yeah.
Would he have to jump over my giant body? That's now currently
Yeah, I'll make him make a gymnastics test. Why not? He'll be fine though. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll give him minuses to his attack roll. Yeah. Tell you what. There we go. All right. Make a reaction plus intuition check, Michael,
Let's see.
as he charges towards you.
It's going to be 6 hits.
You're able to dodge out of the way of this guy. He's now right up into your face. Okay. And then we're going to minuses 10 to all the initiatives, and then we're going to go straight to the top. We're not. No, sorry, we already minus 10. So then we go to Nick as Bearman's down.
Okay, so I can't see anyone there, can I?
People are heading inside, but I would like you to make a perception hearing check.
Hearing? Okay, so I don't get specialization. I have maximum enhanced cyber ears as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You start to hear helicopters in the distance.
I hear helicopters. Yeah, I'm gonna. So I can still see the guys piling in to the building, can't I?
Yeah, I mean, you could take shots at some people, but they'll get cover, like some pretty heavy cover, like shooting through
Right.
windows and stuff.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna lose lose a shot then.
Yep.
So another explosive round goes off. 5 hits.
All right, that guy can't dodge. Oh, wait, he can dodge because he gets the armor. Nah, yeah, that guy's dead as well. As it blows up, smashing apart the mirror. Okay, and then we're going to go to Michael's turn.
All right. You said this guy's right up in my face, right?
Right up in your face.
All right. I'm gonna try to squeeze a shot off at his head.
You'll be taking a -2 because you're in melee.
All right. Let's see. 5.
He dodges out of the way easily. Alright, now we go -10 to all initiative scores. At this point, Emerald, you can start to see more people piling up behind you. And then behind the guy, you can see more people from upstairs coming down. One person has their hands raised, readying a spell. And behind you, you can see a few more soldiers coming upstairs, running in. It looks like you're completely surrounded. And then,
Shit.
yeah,
Question.
go on. Yep.
Could I like spend an edge or burn an edge, something to like pick myself up and throw myself at the down the stairs, more or less?
You know what? For burning the edge, I will allow you on your turn to get up, and I'll be on 1 box of health. But it is not your turn; it is his. So he is going to attack Emerald. All right, Emerald, make your dodge check.
Let's see. Where is that? I don't see dodge.
Yeah, reaction plus intuition. Sorry, man.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
what dodge is. It's just reaction plus intuition.
8 hits.
Jesus, what is... Wow, you're rolling incredibly well. All right, he misses. All right, Bear Man, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna burn my edge. Gonna
Yep,
pick myself
you're up
up.
on 1.
I'm then going to more or less charge at this Mystic Knight.
Sure.
So that's 13 for attack. 7 hits.
He's going to make a defense test. But he's also going to minus his initiative by 5 to parry with his sword.
Yep.
He succeeds. He's going to burn his initiative. He's going to use more initiative to counter strike. So he dodges out of the way with his blade, deflecting your attack, and then thrusting the sword up into your chest.
Okay. Yeah.
So apparently he rolls really well against you, but really bad against Emerald. I'm sorry, man.
It's
I'm
okay.
actually making another body check, but I'm assuming that you're going to go down. Like, I don't think you can resist all the damage. I'm not sure.
10. Plus my armor is currently at... He has AP -2, yeah?
Yeah, be -2 with the blade.
10 hits.
Wow. Wait, I can only calculate the damage, so it's 11 plus the 2. Oh, he did 13 damage, so you
Yeah.
take 3.
Yep, so I'm back into overflow 2.
And then you're dropped.
And
But he is now not completely out of initiative, so he won't get an extra turn when Emerald wouldn't have had a turn. So that's good. But now it's Nick's turn.
Can I see these helicopters coming any closer?
At this point, yes, you can see the helicopters coming off over the horizon. Where they're coming from what you know about the island, they're not coming from any building.
All right.
You don't. There's basically nothing. Just after this mansion and maybe a kilometer or so, it's just water, and that's where they're coming from.
All right. Zoom in. Did they have any logos on them? Did they belong to anyone?
Make a perception visual check.
Wow. I'm gonna edge that because that's not what you roll with 16 dice. There we go. 6.
Okie dokie. So looking at these not only are they unmarked, they're like on purpose unmarked. You can see where shit's been like scraped off and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Woo for personal attack helicopters.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
they are they armed?
Yeah, they're heavily armed. They look like attack choppers.
I'm going to start backing off now and go hide.
You getting out?
Yeah, I'm getting out.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Just
Alrighty. So now we're gonna.
Helicopters coming in.
Yep. I mean, we will re-roll initiative, but it's just going to be Emerald and me at this point.
All right. I got 12.
All right, they're first. All right, you're completely surrounded, Emerald. At this point, it's a surrender or die thing. What does your character do? Guns pointed, spells readied.
Well,
Swords at
Emerald
the
is gonna raise his hands nice and slowly and drop the gun.
All right, Emerald is taken under, and so is Mr. Bearman. And that concludes this little part of it. I'll have to definitely talk to the players about this because some interesting things happened. But yes, this is turning out to be a very brutal campaign, as is the Mystic Knights. They're a very powerful organization. Thank you guys for watching, for the people that did.